looking at me too much the last 2 days. He's sick of the sight now. Kennedy, how do you sum that one up? Felt like you were in it right to the end, but maybe that third quarter came back to bite you?
Yeah, that unfortunate. Look, I mean, there were definitely different portions of that game we'd like to subtract, and perhaps the result could be different. I mean, credit to the LYNX, and Ari McDonald was phenomenal. We certainly had a game plan, and we wanted to cover pick and roll coverages one particular way, and she forced us out of that, so we had to go to plan B, and went to plan B, and next thing we're looking at plan C. So I think that just shows how classy a player she is. She's incredibly quick. I mean, we gave her a number of different looks, including our best defender, and I thought there were times where we won that specific matchup. But once she started getting feet in the paint and we were forced into rotations, I thought we would probably toast at that stage. But in saying that, really proud of our group in terms of how they continued to fight back and claw back and continue to make runs. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough today.
Feels like there's a fair bit of the group never gives up today. You came back last week against Sydney to get within a point in the last quarter, and pretty similar tonight. I think you got within 4 or 5 in that last sort of few minutes as well.
Yeah, and look, the danger is we don't want to rest on our laurels with that. We don't want to hang our hats on, close enough's good enough, because it's really not. And so at some point, this group and our team, we've got to get one over the line, because we've just been close too many times.
Abby, how do you assess tonight?
Yeah, I just think, we do have a never give up team, but it's kind of like we just need to get over that bump at the moment, and I think once we put 4 quarters of decent basketball together, we'll be fine, but we just haven't been able to do that yet.
You feel like it was a really even team performance as well? There was probably no real standout, but there were, I think, 4 or 5 of you that ended up in double figures.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of our team, is anyone can get hot, and everyone's going to be aggressive and do what they do for our team. So it makes it hard for other teams, but we obviously haven't got a win yet.
And your own performance?
I haven't thought too much about it. Loss is a loss.
I guess pretty quick turnaround as well, isn't it, on a flight to Melbourne tomorrow and then the Boomers on Sunday. I guess how do you turn things around at such a short space of time?
Yeah, look, I think for us, first and foremost is just about recovery and doing right by our bodies, and so getting a good night's sleep. We're up early tomorrow, so we're on a flight. We probably have to exit our hotel at 5 a.m, so it's a pretty brutal start. So players will have that responsibility, getting hydrated, eating the right food tonight, getting as good night's sleep as you can. Get to Melbourne tomorrow, get some recovery in, video. I think for us, we just got to shift straight to Melbourne straight away. So we've already got our scout and stuff sorted for that game. So for us, our focus is, and that's probably the luxury of having a game with a very quick turnaround, is we just get to focus on the next one straight away. Certainly there'll be parts of that performance that we need to critique and better, but we're not going to get that opportunity to train between now and the next game. So focus just goes into that. Melbourne obviously playing good basketball, having a good run. They're long, they're athletic, so they'll create some challenges there. They've got a similar point guard in Jordan Canada, so that's going to be a matchup we're obviously going to have to take care of. So really the onus for us right now, focus is just getting recovered, and the coaching staff will take care of the adjustments that need to be made, and then we'll pass it on to the players, and we'll come out and give ourselves a better, hopefully come out with a better performance. I mean, but you look at the numbers from us and taking care of a lot of the areas we need to. Just certainly didn't shoot the ball well enough today, and from the foul line we certainly need to be better than 63%. It's not going to do it.
And exciting to get KG back for the next game as well. It's obviously been a long time coming now.
Absolutely. I mean, and our team, playing group, KG, medical staff, coaching staff, everyone's worked incredibly hard to get her to where she is, and I mean, she's obviously put in a mountain of work. She'll certainly be a very welcome boost to the team, and obviously brings an extra leadership to the group, an experienced player, someone who, if we really need a bucket, she's certainly someone we can go to. But I think, as you've already articulated, there's a lot of players in this group that can get it done. For us, again, it's just we've got to string more than 2 or 3 quarters together.
All right, perfect. Thanks, guys.